Today I am going to tell you about p block element of periodic table. But before this, we must have a little idea about the periodic table. How many blocks are there? First, S block element, second, P block element, third, D block element, and fourth, F block element. S, P, D, F. There are 4 blocks of element in periodic table. Now first I want to show you the periodic table and I want to show you this block in the periodic table. Look at this modern periodic table. Here we have vertical column of elements which is called group. Here it is 1A in the left hand side and 2A also. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium and beryllium, magnesium, calcium etc. are in group 1A and 2A. Both of them, I mean to say both the group is called S block element. And in the right hand side, look at this. Here it is P block element. There are many groups 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A and 0. This group of element are called P block element. And in the middle part, look at this, the larger part in the middle, this is called D block element. We have iron, cobalt, nickel, copper etc. in D block element. And at the bottom there are 2 rows of element, lanthanides and actinides, 14 plus 14. They are F block element. Left hand side we have S block element and right hand side in the periodic table we have P block element. In the middle there is D block element and at the bottom there is F block element. Today our focus is on P block element. Let's start. What is it? P block elements can be defined this way. Elements in which last electron enters into the P subcell of the outermost cell of their atom is called P block element. Elements of group 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A, 7A and 0 are called P block element. Looking at this definition, probably you cannot understand, but I want to elaborate it with the help of atomic structure. In every atom, there is a nucleus, that is the central part, and it is surrounded by the orbits, I mean to say electrons, which revolve around the nucleus through this orbit. Orbits are also called cells. Atom has 2 parts, one is nucleus, another is cells. And they are named as K cell, L cell, M cell, N cell, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, maybe 7. And they are also called first cell, second cell, third cell, fourth cell. In this way, altogether till now we have 7 different cells in an atom in some of the element. Okay, now each of these cells has got subcells and these subcells are named as S subcell, which can hold 2 electrons, P subcell that can hold 6 electrons and D subcell can hold 10 electrons and F subcell can hold 14 electrons. It means cells have subcells and their name is S, P, D and F, a definite number of electrons they can hold. How do we fill the electrons in this subcell of different cell? Following this Aufbau principle. This is a principle which gives the idea of filling up of electron in different subcell. First, we have to fill up the electrons in first cell S subcell and then remaining second cell S subcell and remaining second cell P subcell and remaining third cell S subcell. This is the order of filling up of electron in different subcells of different cell. Now without the example it cannot be understood. Let's take one example. Chlorine is a P block element. Now how it is P block element? Its atomic number is 17. Now if you want to fill up the electrons in different subcell of its cell, then first you have to fill up this first cell S subcell, and S subcell can hold 2 electrons. That's why you can fill 2 electrons in first subcell. And then we have to go to second cell and we have to fill up the electron in S subcell. Then 2 S2 we can write like this. And then we have to go to second cell but P subcell. In P subcell we can fill up 6 electrons. That's why I am filling here 6 electrons. Now it's turn of third cell and third cell S subcell. S subcell can hold 2 electrons. That's why I am filling here third cell S subcell 2 electron. Now how many electrons are filled? 2 plus 2 4 plus 6 10 plus 2 12. Now 5 electrons are left, because altogether we have 17 electrons, and these 5 electrons now we can fill in what? Look at this. Third S, 3s is filled. Now it's turn up 3p. P can hold 6 electrons, that's why remaining 5 we have to fill up in p subcell of last cell, that is third cell. That's why last electron entered into p subcell, so chlorine is a p block element. That's why elements in which last electron enters into p subcell of the outermost cell of their atom is called p block element. Elements of group 3a, 4a, 5a, 6a, 7a and 0 are called p block element because last electron enters into p subcell of their outermost cell, and so they are p block element. Okay, this much for today.